What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Drea, and this is Theowlsintuition. If you're new here, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified every time I post some new content. And if this resonates, give me a little thumbs up and comment to let me know how or why. I appreciate all the love and support, guys. Thank you. Okay, thank you for all the likes, shares, subscribes, donations. Thank you for anyone who has, super liked, booked readings with me. If you want to book a reading, my email's in the description box, but I will never message you for a reading, so just be aware of scammers, guys, okay? I do have a free reading giveaway going on until the end of July 2024. Super easy to enter. That's also linked in my description box as well. So thank you for being here. We're gonna catch a vibe and we're gonna see what's making you attractive right now, and just in general, what do people find attractive about you? Okay, so we have 4 beautiful piles today. Pile number 1, which is the Under the Sea Tarot. We have pile number 2, which is the Star Tarot. We have pile number 3, which is the Gentle Heart Tarot. And pile number 4, which is the Pastel Journey Tarot. Per usual, y'all can pick more than one pile if you feel called to. 111. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. And I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the pile that you picked. Bye. Hey, what's up, pile 1? It's your girl Drea, and this is Theowlsintuition. If you are new, hit that little subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new stuff. And if this resonates, comment or give me a thumbs up to let me know you like it. Okay, baby. Wow, low-key, y'all have been beating addictions, beating things that were overwhelming. You've been like fighting your demons and destroying all darkness, like integrating your darkness. I'm proud of you. Keep going, okay? We are going to get your current energy, but first, let's talk about it. If you want to book a reading, my email's in the description box. I'll never message you for a reading. And we do have a free reading giveaway going on until the end of July, per usual, okay? We're going to get your current energy to see if this is your pile. Keep in mind that thousands of people are watching, so not every message may resonate for you, okay? Just take what resonates and leave the rest. If this doesn't resonate, you can watch another pile, watch another reading, or watch another reader, but it's always my intention that it feels like a personal for you. And y'all commenting and saying that it feels like a personal really just lets me know, like, we out here, we doing this. So thank you. 111 again. All right, let's get it. What is pile number 111s? You're probably seeing 111 a lot. Current energy. I heard a shift. A shift is taking place. Positive shift, okay? A lot of shifts for you have been kind of intense, overwhelming, and may have had like a negative undertone. Like, it's like, oh, the shift needed to happen, but it was like a rough way. And I feel like you're taking action towards making things happen for you, not to you, because we have the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. I love that. That's beautiful. Then we have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light to fit in? So what's happening right now is that you are shining, and you are about to continue to shine. And the thing is like, you are no longer dimming. You are finally letting yourself become free. You don't care about anyone's opinion. It's not to say that you ever really cared, but I think that you cared about how your light triggered people or irritated people's demons or made people feel insecure, and you're finally realizing like that's not your issue. That's a them problem. And you still have compassion for those people, too, but it's like you're not worried about it anymore, because you understand why you're here. You're here to shine. You're here to blossom. You're here to bloom and continue to grow and prosper in this lifetime. And you know that you're divinely supported. You know your intuition is guiding you towards climbing bigger and bigger mountains, okay? You're only at the bottom of this huge mountain that you are going to climb towards your success, whatever this success is for you. Regardless, you are meant to be recognized. You are meant to be seen. You are meant to be supported, and you are meant to blossom and bloom and have fun. And your heart is meant to be open, and you're meant to like let your hair down and just live a free life. I feel like you've always had burdens on your back. You've always had people depending on you, and now it's like you called your power back, and you're finally putting all that energy that you were putting out into others that was causing you to drain, that was causing your life to become stagnant, that was blocking your blessings. You're putting all your energy back into you. Death and rebirth right now, okay? You're ending a lot of things that were holding you back. And it's not to say that they can't come back around, but I just feel like you're taking a pause on everything and you're like going hermit and going within, processing things and just focusing on your grind, your growth, your hustle, rest, balance, your fun, whatever you want to do for fun. I feel like you're about to start doing more things for fun. Some of y'all are going to go on vacation soon. There's just this emphasis on like you pouring into yourself, you rehydrating, refilling up your gas tank so that you can live your best life and be able to pour into others the way that you always wanted to do, but you were doing half-assed, low-key, because of the fact that you were pouring from like an empty cup. Like it was already like, you know, drained and shit. You can't really do that. So it's like now you, and I feel like whoever is meant to stick around will, y'all know, I always say this, but I feel like you didn't see clearly that, like, you know, you needed to give to yourself first before you could give to others, because you were so focused on helping others, because you're very empathetic, because you've been down, you were the downtrodden, okay? And now it's like you're leveling up, and the only reason that you're going to continue to level up is because you're going to pour into yourself and allow your cup to overflow. But it's like you're realizing that how others live is not your responsibility. You were talking to a brick wall. It was like you were talking to brick walls, trying to tell people how to live and da-da-da-da, 444. And it was a distraction. It was all distracting you because you were trying to improve others' lives. And because of all that energy, you missed out on improving your own life. And now you're over here glowing up and you're going to lead by example. Okay? All your issues are going to fade away. And everything that is coming into your life from this point on is here to stay. Okay? I heard the wealth. I heard the dependable people, the loyal people. A lot of y'all have been betrayed, and it's like we're closing that out. We're done with that shit. Okay? So if that resonates at all, let's get into your reading. Alright, part one. So this is not just going to be physical, but if physical comes out, we'll talk about it, but this is everything that is just you, okay? So whatever, it doesn't matter. So we have the Challenger, we have Happiness, Dolphin, we have Bartender, and then we have Codes in Nature, Miracles. You are a miracle, and that's what makes you attractive. You bring joy and happiness to every single person that you come into contact with, okay? It's easy for you to talk to people. You don't shy away from conversation, but you also don't shy away from confrontation. And people respect that and like that. And that's why you're attractive, because it's like people know that like you would go to bat for them, but also it's like you're fun, you're happy. You bring laughter and excitement to people. You're generous. There's something about your walk, okay? We do have a pregnant person over here, so if you are pregnant, people find your pregnancy waddle attractive. Waddle, okay? But like some of y'all, you got cheeks, you got a caboose, and people do find that attractive as well. But also, it's just the way that you walk. I don't know. There's something about it. You may have a little sachet, a little sway, a little katomate, 111 again, okay? You're fun, exciting, and adventurous, okay? You definitely have a beautiful smile. You have a glow to your skin, and you have either attractive facial features, like maybe high cheekbones. Something about your ears could be pierced, and they like your piercings, and they find the piercings attractive. You know how to dress up. You clean up nice, but also you can look good in, like, you know, sweats and a tee. It's like you're very flexible in regards to you always look good. You don't wear the clothes. I mean, the clothes don't wear you, you wear the clothes, okay? Whatever. I don't know how to explain it, but like, I just feel like you just make the clothes look good. You make the clothes look better, okay? Your confidence and courage definitely do help. I feel like, you know, you go after your goals, you continue to challenge yourself, you continue to be better. You're always leveling up, you're always glowing up and growing up and improving and reaching new pinnacles of success, and that's what people find attractive about you. You may have a funny ass laugh, like you could have a lot of different laughs, and you definitely could be silly in regards to, you may do like random dances, random moves, make random noises, okay, like stimming and stuff like that. I don't know, it's coming through, but you may do random stuff like that, like, you know, and then yeah, like kick your heels together, or just like random shit, make random faces. You may make funny faces, and that's another thing that, like, even if they're ugly faces, there's something about, because you're attractive too, so conventionally attractive, but I also feel like you can make ugly ass faces, and I feel like people find that attractive. Also, you have a nice collarbone area, a nice neck. There's something about that. You have a nice back, okay? People find your back attractive. Some of you, they find your arms attractive, because some of you guys, you got nice biceps and nice ass arms, okay? Or you just, like, you know, have regular arms, but they look attractive to people. Your skin tone is definitely something that does people do find attractive. You could be tan, you could be black, it doesn't matter. You could be white too, it doesn't matter what your skin color is, but it's the tone of your skin, okay? Yeah, people find your energy attractive. You bring this grounding earth-like energy. You could have you could hum and people find that attractive. But I also feel like you could have curls, wavy hair. Okay, some of you guys, there's this emphasis on you have nice eyebrows. People find your eyebrows attractive. Some of you guys could have dimples as well and people find that attractive. I heard you can hold your liquor for those of you who drink and people find that attractive. Like you don't get sloppy drunk but you still have fun. Okay, and if you dabble like toking and stuff like that, people do find that attractive. They're like, okay, you little bad boy, bad girl. What else? You're very harmonious though. I feel like you're peaceful, but only like when people trigger you, and people like that. You know, the fact that you don't back down. Like if somebody messes with you, people may play fight with you and then you get a little feisty and stuff and they like that. People may like the mad face that you make. You may like wrinkle your nose or like, you know, scrunch up and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, yeah, funny voices. Like I swear to God, y'all make funny voices or some shit like that. You may do good impersonations and people find that attractive. You could be the type of person who likes to go on adventures in nature. You may love to travel and people find that attractive because they feel like you're spontaneous. You could have good taste as well in regards to food. You could 444 love all the finest restaurants, but also you just know the little hot spots as well, like little mom and pop shops, little diners and stuff. Or you could be a very good cook. People like the way that you cook. Some of y'all are bakers too, and you could be a baker, but there is this emphasis on if you cook. And you could be a mixologist because we do have bartender here. You could make good drinks, not just alcoholic, like just any kind of drinks as well. Smoothies, slushies. You could be into juicing and stuff and people find that attractive, especially if you like take care of your gut health and stuff like that. If you are pregnant, you definitely, people find that attractive. Okay, they're like, okay. And when I say attractive, it could be also adorable because, you know, we love a good pregnant lady. We love you. Okay. You could like the ocean too. Alright, but I feel like there's this emphasis on like something about when you get into nature, you just look so happy, so peaceful. It's like nature, animals, you get excited to see the clouds. You're like, look at that rainbow. Like there's something about your childlike essence and childlike energy that really like people find attractive because it's just like you have this deep connection to the divine and people just are like, oh my God, look at this person. Like they're excited about the little cloud. Like you just see the beauty in the world. Okay, despite like all the stuff that's going on, you still see the beauty in the world. You can find beauty in the nature immediately. You're like, wow, look at this beautiful leaf, or look at that animal right there. You can see things that others don't, and then you really change their perspective because they didn't see that. Like, oh, I didn't even see that rainbow. Wow, look at that, or look at this. And you get people excited to go and travel to new places. Maybe you've been to like the Northern Lights or the Grand Canyon or like somewhere that's like exotic but noteworthy and stuff like that, or maybe you just travel constantly and the pictures that you post, it's like people find that attractive. They're like, this person's always on the move, this person's always traveling, and this person has a really good eye. You could be a very good photographer and people really do like that and they find that attractive. But the way you talk too, I feel like you can like, you talk about deep things, but I feel like you can also entertain small talk and like keep the conversation light and make jokes. You probably tell dad jokes and people find that attractive. They're like, this person's so silly. But you're very peaceful and loving and people really find the fact that you're caring. And if you are a parent, people find that attractive as well because you are a good parent, okay? And some of y'all could do like flips and stuff, handstands, calisthenics, gymnastics, things like that. You could be into stuff like that, but there's something about like, you know, you jump off of like cliff jumping, bridge jumping. I don't know, there's something about you just jumping around. Maybe you do little jumps and stuff. Look what I can do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's something about that. But let's get into your tarot to close you out. All right, pile number 1. I was like, what? We have the Tower, and there's a whole story here. We have the Fool, the King of Swords, and the 5 of Wands in the reverse. We have the 5 of Pentacles, we have the Hermit, we have the 2 of Swords, we have the 8 of Pentacles, and then on the back of the deck we have the 9 of Pentacles, complete, which is a bonus card, and then we also have the 3 of Swords. Alright. I heard sometimes, for those who have seen you like wake up in the morning, there's something about the way you look in the morning is attractive. They like the way that you look, you know, when you're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and like just woke up, crusties in your eye and shit. You're like, I don't know, it's like your natural habitat. You may have like a squint to you, or just, I don't know. Even if you look aggravated or tired or something, they think it's cute. There's something adorable about you that people do, you know. And yes, you could, it doesn't matter your you know, sex or something. There is this like adorable essence to you. Okay, no matter how hard you act, okay? Because I know that some of y'all are really tough, but like when you're around certain people, they do see the softer side to you, and people love that softer side, and they do find that attractive. But they find your tough side too, because I think all of you, it doesn't matter, are like the type of person, like you're a truffle. You're hard on the outside, but you're soft and gooey and tasty on the inside. Sorry to sound like a creep. I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's talk about this first section right here with this tower energy. First of all, you knock it out the park, okay? People, you have no competition. You're not in competition. You're not worried about like the drama. If people are saying like, oh, I heard someone was talking shit, you don't care. And people find that so attractive that you don't care to be judged. You don't care about what people say. You don't care to be a noob. You don't care to start over, because deep down you know you're intelligent, okay? And your intelligence does make you extremely attractive. The way that you talk to people, okay? Some of y'all, your feet, because she's holding her little dogs over here. Some people, if you have pets, they find you attractive because of the fact that you have pets. They're like, oh my god, they have a cat, they have a dog, oh my god, like 10 times more attractive. Some of y'all have exotic pets, and people find that attractive as well. So I heard something about community service. You may do community service or help or donate or something like that. You put your time into something, or you provide some type of service that helps people, and people find that very attractive. Okay, you have an effortless shine, but you like to stay low-key and mysterious, and people find that attractive, because it's like, why are you trying to hide your light, baby? You just shining. And people like, you know, you may be a little shy, and people find that attractive. Like, they're like, okay, I see you. But there's this emphasis on like something ended in your life, or you like literally scrapped everything, you overcame heartbreak, rebuilt yourself, and now you're working towards more and more abundance after going through a period of lack, loneliness, suffering. You know, you had to break down and rebuild. Breakdowns create breakthroughs, and people found that attractive because of the fact, not that you were knocked down and stuff like that, or you went through like shocking changes or tough times. It's your ability to overcome tough times every single time, because I feel like people have seen this happen to you a lot, and they're like, oh my god, like I want to like give to you, like people want to give to you and support you, but you don't need that, because you always come out on top after like whatever. It doesn't matter what happens to you, and people find that attractive, because it's like, no matter how much, and like, yeah, you might cry and stuff like that, but there is this emphasis on you may even look attractive when you're crying, which is crazy, but some people have an ugly ass cry, because they're making me think of when I fell, and like this was like when I was a child, and then I was crying, and some girl was like, oh, are you okay? Oh, you look so cute. And I'm like, bitch, I'm fucking crying over here like fucking 8 years. I was not even 8 years old. Maybe I was 8 years old. Yeah, because it was like elementary school. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some, I don't know, that's weird. Anyway, but maybe some of y'all have an attractive cry. Like, that's so weird. Not that that's weird, but it's like weird that like they're like, oh, you look cute even when you're crying. Like, you could be like, let me stop. Oh my god. Because I don't get it, but like I saw it, so I had to mention it, because I'm like, why would I randomly think about that? You know what I mean? I'm clairvoyant. Okay, so you get it. If you have clairvoyance, then you get it. Anyway, either way, shut up. Let me stop. I'm not telling you shut up. Let me stop. Oh god, you may like go on little tangents, or when you get excited, or you just ramble and stuff, and people think that's so cute. Like, especially if you get excited about something new, or something that you know about, with this King of Swords and this Fool, you're like, oh my god, guess what I just found out? Look at this, or look at that. Oh, look what I just discovered. Like, it's like you have this discovery excitement. Like, I just feel like once you discover something, once you get put on, you want to tell the world, because you know it could help people, and you're so excited, and you just put like this like oomph in everything that you tell. You could be an extremely gifted storyteller. Like, you're the type of person who'd be like, all right, story time, or like, yo bitch, this is what happened. And like, people find that attractive, like that you can tell a story that's engaging and captivating, and people get very like like, people want to listen to you. They find it attractive, like the way you can talk. It doesn't matter what you're saying. Maybe it's your voice too, I don't know. But I mean, she did want to like steal her voice. What's her name? Ursula. She wanted to steal her voice, so maybe, like, you know, again, we have someone baking here. Okay. I think, like, when you like maybe make mistakes or like fumble and stuff and you get all aggravated, like, people find that attractive as well, because you're very passionate, and I feel like you may escalate your emotions or be like very expressive, and that's what people find attractive about you too. Okay. I feel like people think you're ditzy, and then they find out that you're extremely intelligent as well, and that's what they find attractive, because it's like they judged a book by their cover, and then all of a sudden they were proven wrong, and they're like, oh my god, like, this person's attractive, but also they're smart. Like, I thought they was gonna be like, people really judge you by your looks and make assumptions about you, or maybe because you like to stay alone and to yourself, they feel like you feel lonely with this Five of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Or like you're insecure or something, and then they find out that you're really just shining, and you know, you're working on your independence, and you find you're whole and complete. People think just because you went through heartbreak and stuff like that, that you are unhappy, but you are happy and complete, and you are building abundance, and you like your solitude, and people find that attractive. Like, you're not clingy, you're not codependent and stuff like that. You're the type of person who is like exclusive, elusive and stuff like that. You may not engage with a lot of people, but you know a lot of people, and people find that attractive. There's something about that they're just like, okay, like, if I can get this person to talk to me, let's go. Also, there's this emphasis on when you're stuck in stagnant or going through some type of okay, truffle's coming through again, tough times, you're definitely sweet. You're a sweetheart. Also, people find your ears attractive. I don't know why. And your lashes and your eyebrows and your lips attractive. But I think I already talked about the piercings. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it's coming through again because she has those shells on her ears. Maybe when you wear an apron you look attractive too, when you're like getting ready to cook. I don't know why that's coming through, but like, I see the apron and I'm just like, there's something about like you guys. Also, when you wear a bathing suit, it doesn't matter if it's a one piece or two piece, people do find that attractive, or your swim trunks or your tank top, like a wife beater and shit, it don't matter. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, anyway, yeah, but also people like the fact that you're easy to work with, you work very hard, and your hard work and diligence definitely, you know, get people, you have a dedication to becoming your best self, to working and building yourself up and overcoming all your trials and tribulations, and that consistency, that discipline, and that dedication to becoming your best self really makes people put this crown on you and place you on a pedestal, and that's what makes you attractive. You have no competition, but people want to fight for you. Other people find you attractive, and because like other people find you attractive, other people find you attractive because it's like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, people find you more attractive because they know that others find you attractive. Or like, if someone sees someone else checking you out, it makes you more attractive, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Anything else? Someone could be a biker or have a nice car, and they could find that attractive. You're also very respectful and kind and fair. Excuse me. And you could have a really nice beard for my males. Or a mustache. Even your 5 o'clock shadow I heard is nice. There's something about like, they like your jawline too. People like your jawline. For those who have a jawline. It's okay, they like your double chin too. No, I'm just kidding. I have a double chin, sometimes it comes out to play. It's fine. Oh, that's what I was going with, the 2 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. Jesus, I lost myself. Okay, I'm hearing Lost Without You. Robin Thicke, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, people definitely find, like, okay, let me stop, because I was gonna say something about feet again. There's something about feet. Okay, some of y'all could have Pisces in your chart. That's random. But the last thing I'm going to say before we end this is the fact that people find the fact that you always get yourself out of these tough predicaments, and you work on yourself, and you don't make excuses, and you know, you teach people, you help people to get unstuck, you guide people, you help people to, you know, feel less lonely, you uplift people who feel insecure, you give a lot of compliments out, and you gas people up. People find that attractive. And that's where we're going to call it pile number 1. I love you guys, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye. What's up, pal 2? It's your girl Drea, and this is Theowlsintuition. If you're new here, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new stuff. And if this resonates, shoot me a little thumbs up and comment to let me know how or why, baby. Alright! Thank you guys for being here, catching a vibe. If you want to book a reading, my email's in the description box, but I will never message you for a reading, so just be aware of scammers, okay? And I do have a free reading giveaway going on until the end of July 2024. Let's talk about it. Alright, so we're gonna get your current energy to see if this is your pile. If this doesn't resonate, you know, fret not. You got to keep in mind that thousands of people are watching, so not every message may resonate for you. Just take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? If it doesn't, you can watch another pile, watch another reading, watch another reader, do whatever makes you happy. But it is always my intention that these messages are for your highest and best good and feel like a personal. Alright, let's get it. What is pile number 2's current energy? One card. Why am I hearing that song? First of all, I heard Chip and Dale. Rescue Rangers. Chip and Dale. You always a person rescuing people, okay? Some of y'all definitely could have come from pile number 1. And now it's like you're rescuing yourself. Because you realize, like, I can't save people who don't want to be saved. Okay? But you're going through some type of threshold where you're coming from the darkness, you're gathering your treasure, okay? You're leaving behind the snakes, because we have a little snake over there, and you're heading towards your utopia. You're heading towards color. You're heading towards happiness, okay? You're transforming. Look, we have transformation. Then we have soul family. I was supposed to say soulmate, so maybe some of y'all are finding your soulmate, somebody who matches your energy, somebody gonna match your freak. Somebody's gonna match your nasty. Okay, but if you were going through a dark time, it's also because you had a lot of people pulling on your energy, all these snakes, you know. It's like it's not intentional. For some it is, but like I do feel like you just get a lot of envy and jealousy because you continuously pull yourself out of the darkness in ways that others can't fathom and others don't understand. And instead of like trying to ask questions or to figure out how you continue to be better or how you continue to overcome and how you continue to hit success after success, people would rather just hate on you or be jealous or whatever. And it is what it is, you know. They can only see you as far as they can see themselves, and because they could never see themselves reaching what you can, even though they can, they you know, project their insecurities or whatever onto you. And that's why you could be going through a little dark time right now, or you just like, why am I tired, or why am I exhausted, or what's happening, is because you're getting hit with a lot of energies outside of you. It's going to pass. Just stay focused on getting to that tunnel entrance, okay? You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Keep going, because they can't affect you, okay? So that is a call for me to tell you to cleanse your energy, to work on, you know, continuously protecting yourself, speaking into existence the boundaries, visualization, doing cleansing frequencies, protection frequencies, whatever works for you. Today is Saturn's day, aka Saturday, so I'm going to be doing my cleanses and all that stuff because I like to do it on Saturday, so Saturn can come through, you know what I'm saying? But we also have play. You've been working really hard, and this is a call to action in regards to celebrating, okay? If you like to drink, have yourself a little glass of wine. I heard a mimosa, okay? Like, have a little margarita, okay? Give me one margarita. You know, have a little fun, blast some music, dance. There's something about just being spontaneous, having fun, going out in the sun, going to the pool, to the beach. Okay, if you have a beach or a lake or wherever, going to spend time with someone who is fun, going out to play, go to a video arcade, or, you know, somewhere you can like go to go-karts, or like, you know, tap into that inner child, painting, whatever that is for you, okay? I'm naming mad shit, but it doesn't matter, because it's like whatever you want to do that's fun for you. Don't be so serious all the time. You celebrate your small wins, okay? You're like, no, I'm not gonna celebrate until I heat. Okay, maybe some of y'all, the heat could be making you angry, and you know, try to stay cool, but like the heat always comes, the cold always comes. It's kind of like that surrender vibe. It's like traffic. You get pissed off at traffic, but you know that traffic's gonna be there every day. You know what I'm saying? It's like that kind of vibe. It's like something out of your control you can't control. Don't let that mess up your inner reality, because if you focus on the outer reality, you focusing on the outer reality is not going to change your outer reality. The only way to change your outer reality is to change your inner reality, which is why they want you to play and get out of this serious mode, because, you know, if you focus on the negatives, then you're just going to attract more negatives and you're going to attract more darkness. They want you to get out of this dark and into more of a lighter energy. So instead of focusing on the fact that, oh, people are like hating on you, or people are jealous, or like you're feeling drained because of this, feeling drained because of that, rest, do your cleanses, and do something that's fun. Treat yourself to something that's fun, and then it'll help you and you won't block your blessings, okay? Focusing on the sun, happiness, joy, all that good stuff, okay? So if that resonates at all, let's get into your reading. All right, pile number 2. We have singer. So another voice. We have companionship, dog. And we also have coach, and then beyond. You're supportive, you're encouraging. You make sure people don't give up on themselves, okay? If you guys coach like a little league, or you have some type of thing where you help children, okay? If you tutor or something like that, or you make children's book, or children's book, okay? Like, I don't know, these are random things, but like, I feel like whatever you do in order to help children, there's something about that, or teens, or like to help guide people, I feel like people find that attractive. Like, you coach people, you could be a life coach, a mentor, you know, whatever it is. You train people, you have leadership qualities, you're a good planner, even if it's planning vacations, even if it's planning parties, party planner. You could be a realtor. There's something about either your occupation or the way that you help people. Even if you're a singer, or like a content creator, or like you do something in regards to performance, okay, or you're an artist, there's some kind of creative venture that you do that people do find attractive as well. Your talents, the fact that you know how to control your emotions, and you put your blood, sweat, and tears into something, and you put your heart into it, people can feel the love that you put into whatever it is that you create or you put out. And also the way that you speak, it's like you put your emotion in there, you speak harmoniously, but you put your love into there, but you also have this, you know, energy of like, you know, being stern as well, and like, you know, telling it like it is, and people find that attractive. They're like, okay, yeah, tell me to do that. Wow. Oh god. Oh, there was something else and I can't remember. Hold on, it's coming back. Shit. It'll come back to me if it's meant to. Okay, some of y'all could have random talents. You could do like pottery, archery. Like, if people seen you go to like the gun range, if you like know how to drive a race car, if you do motocross or something random like that, like dirt biking, off-roading and stuff like that. I don't know, you may do random stuff like that. There's something that you do or you've done, and it's like, okay, they find that attractive. They're like, you did that? You went whitewater rafting? You went skydiving? Okay. Yes, please. Okay. You're a good friend, you're loyal, okay? Again, we have pets coming through, so you could have pets and people do find that attractive, or the way that their pets interact with you. Is this a 5 energy? I can't see that. Yeah, you're constantly changing and growing and becoming better, and I feel like you coach yourself and then you coach others by leading by example. And you're also very connected to the divine, and you could be extremely psychic with this beyond energy, but also I feel like you're an earth angel. Oh, that's what it was hugs, because I see them hugging, right? So people find the way that you hug attractive. Definitely like feeling your body against theirs, but also it's the energy of the hugs. They just feel a good emotion. Maybe your heart chakra connects with theirs and it just helps them and heals them. We do have nurture here as well, so it's like you have like this nurturing energy that really provides people with the support that they need whenever they come into contact with you, which is why 333, you are divinely guided to connect with people. And not everyone is meant to stay in your life forever, but people definitely come into your life for a reason. It's because, you know, for a lesson and a blessing for you, but also a blessing and a lesson for the person that comes into your life. You take risks, you're spontaneous, you trust your intuition, you're very, if you have glasses, people find your glasses attractive, but also if you wear sunglasses or shades and stuff like that, or hats, your watches and stuff, they find that attractive. Does he have a watch on his? Yeah, he does. Yeah. Okay, you also could be very like the type of person who's like can interact in front of a crowd, okay? Like, I feel like you're engaging, again, similar to another pile. It's like you'll go up and like you'll do like there's something about comedy, like stand-up comedy, or like you'll stand in front of people and tell a story and like everyone's engaging. It's like you're not afraid to, you know how to work a crowd. Let's just say that. You know how to work a crowd, and I feel like people like that. You're a performer. You're hilarious. You could tell really good jokes. And you could be really funny, effortlessly funny for you guys. It's like you just do funny shit sometimes. Or the things you say could be just like hella funny, and then people are like, what? And they're like, yeah, okay, I see you. I heard salt and pepper beard. Someone may find that attractive. What else? You definitely fade into the background. It's like you don't want to be seen either, but you have this performance energy, and I feel like, you know, you just want to stay low key, but you can't. It's like people see you try to hide in the background, or you're the observer, but everyone's trying to observe you. And that's what people find attractive. Like, this person doesn't like attention, but they draw attention to them. You are also the type of person who's very strategic, and, you know, you're very advanced. You're very leveled up, and you're very wise when it comes to what to do when shit is hitting the fan. You know how to calm people down when people start panicking, and people find that attractive because you're like, whoa, 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 and then you come in, or you're here to save people. And it's not this savior complex, but if like you know what to do, some of y'all could be nurses or doctors, 555, and it's like if something's going on where like someone falls off a bike, or like someone gets into a car accident, you're the one who pulls over and you go to help and make sure, be like, call 911. Call 911. Hypothetically, but that's that kind of energy. Some of y'all actually did that, but like I'm saying, like you're that type of person. Like if things are going, like someone panicking, hyperventilating, you're like there to like rub their back and be like, yo, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all could have an attractive nose. You could have your nose pierced, your lip pierced as well. There's something about piercings in regards to your face. You could have your tongue pierced, belly button pierced, even the nips. It don't matter. Dimples, back dimples. There's something about you having piercings that are interesting. Not really like regular ear piercings and stuff like that. Maybe even your eyebrow, but it's something about piercing. Someone has a piercing in this group here. Not all of y'all, but definitely some. And maybe even tattoos are coming through. For a select few, I heard. You know the key to success, and you're always successful in everything that you do too, and people don't understand it, but they find that very attractive. Like some people envy it, but also people find the fact that you're very envied, or the fact that a lot of people always talk about you and stuff, attractive, because they're like, yo, this person's winning, this person's doing something right, this person got haters, but I don't see nothing to hate on, okay? Like, and they find that attractive. They're like, and the fact that you don't care is also attractive. That you mind your business and you do the damn thing. But you're definitely highly protected and elevated as well. You're also the type of person who may not kill bugs. Some of you guys do, but like I feel like you're not scared of bugs. But if you you know, don't take that. But like and maybe people find it attractive when you're like, oh my god, a bee, a bug, and they find it attractive like when you get scared or something like that. Like if you get scared or you see a spider and you start freaking out, or a mouse or something like that, or like you get scared because there's an animal rustling in the bushes. Like there's something about that, like the way you react when you're in a fear mode is like, ah. Even though you can handle pressure, but it's like maybe a bunny runs out of nowhere and you scream. Oh, that's funny. Someone could have a nice scream, or like an intense scream, and people find that attractive and hilarious at the same time. Alright, let's get into your tarot to close you out. Alright, pile number 2. Pile 2. We have the World, the Three of Swords, clarified deeper by the Magician. We have the Queen of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, the Three of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, calm down. And then we also have the Star in the reverse, and then we have the Justice, Eight of Swords, Six of Cups and in the reverse, and the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Let's talk about this. You're confusing, you're unpredictable, you always keep people guessing, and that's what people find attractive. They never know what to expect with you because you never let them know your next move, okay? You're extremely, you're extremely attractive. So yes, I mean, with the Queen of Wands, you could be definitely in a Star, even if it's in the reverse. I mean, if you see the body, I had to cover it because the titties is titty, but like, yeah, either your body or your face or your energy or all three are very attractive. Okay, your confidence, some of y'all have that confidence that even if you find yourself unattractive, people still, like, you could be unconventionally attractive as well, just something about you that's just very attractive. But I do feel like the majority of you are attractive. Okay, but for those of you who don't resonate with being attractive physically, they do find your energy very enticing, and your confidence and your charisma very attractive. Also, you could be very successful. You could be the type of person who's working towards something slow and steady. You could be a boss, a manager in some type of leadership position. You could be an entrepreneur, heavy entrepreneur energy, but you're a creator. You create things in some way, shape, or form, okay? You have been betrayed by snakes. You have been through a lot of heartbreak, and that has not stopped you from succeeding. I feel like you transmute and turned your pain into power, and you get knocked down and you like 10 times and you get up 11. Like, it's crazy, and that's what people find attractive about you. Also, you could be the type of person who, you know, prioritizes their career. You're a go-getter, you're a hustler. I'm a hustler, I'm a hustler, homie. Okay, someone could have big nice lips as well, because I just said I was just singing a song, and Jay-Z got big ass lips, so natural or not, you may have really nice lips. They don't have to be huge, but there's something about your lips coming through. I think I already mentioned that though, so we're gonna move on. But yeah, you're mysterious and yet confident, and then, you know, you have this type of energy where it's like you're the type of person who you take your time with things. Maybe you do things like slow, like the way you move things, or like there's something graceful about you, and it's like people like to watch you move. It's like you're not a dancer, but like, you know, it could be, well, some of y'all could be dancers, okay, whatever, but there's this emphasis on, like, when you do things, even if you're moving like at your job and working and stuff, you have this, like, even if it's something repetitive, like, I don't know, I'm seeing like masters, like people who work really fast but also work really slow and get things done. But it's like, no matter how fast or slow that you work, there's something about the rhythm or the movements. The way you move is just so graceful. It's like you're in tune with everything. I'm also seeing somebody who can like dodge or move around people, like, you know what I'm saying, like you're walking through a crowd and you like may dodge, dip, and dance around people and stuff, and like you don't get knocked down. And the way that you can like slide and lower your shoulder and dodge and not like get bodied by people, people find that attractive, like how you move like a snake, like you just slither through the crowd. That's so random. Okay, there's also this emphasis on you being somebody who likes to move on from whatever is toxic. You have let go of your past. You have completely transformed from your past. People look at you through a different lens. Some people are completely shocked because of how different you are, and they find you it's like even like people from high school and stuff like that. They found you attractive then, but now it's like, and some of them didn't, okay? So and there's people who didn't, and now they're like, oh my god, I find Pal 2 so attractive. Or like people from your past. It doesn't have to be all the way from high school, but like, you know, there's people from your past who maybe you don't associate with, and maybe they saw you online with this world energy and this star energy, and they're looking like, oh my god, you look better. Like you look better. Someone's accent could be attractive as well. You could have an accent, whether it's a foreign accent or just like it doesn't matter where you're from. You have some type of accent, okay? Everyone has an accent, but like your accent could be very thick because some people know how to hide their accents and stuff. And maybe you try to hide your accent, but it does slip out and people think it's cute. Okay, some of y'all may have like a stutter or something like that as well, or you may like fumble your words sometimes when you get nervous. Even though you are confident, I do feel like maybe sometimes you get a little nervous depending on like what's going on. And when you do, you know, there's this emphasis on, you know, people just think it's cute. They find it attractive because you get all nervous. You're like, oh, no. But especially if like an attractive person comes up to you and you get all nervous and flustered, and they're like, oh, this attractive person's getting flustered by me? Stop! Like, you may think a lot and get all in your head, and when you zone out, people find that attractive too. They're like wondering like, what are they thinking about? Like, what is going on in their head and stuff like that. You make really good eye contact as well, and people feel vulnerable when you look at them, but they do find it attractive because they get lost in your eyes. Okay, you're very honest, you're truthful, You walk with integrity. You don't like when people mess around with others or when people bully others. You defend people. You'll stand up for people who are like going through it. You help people. You're all about fairness and, you know, doing what's right, okay? I do feel like you have a higher perspective than others, and you know, people get shocked when they see that you have anxiety, because it's like there's something about like when you get stressed out or like when you go through like emotions, people like feel like you're perfect. They feel like you're perfection, and when you show something that's vulnerable, or when you show like your imperfections, or you talk about your imperfections, people find it attractive because they're like, oh my god, they're not trying to hide their issues, they're like real. There's some kind of rawness to you that like people think like that you're like the type of person who could be like you know, I don't know how to vapid and shit like that, like very superficial, that's the word. And then all of a sudden they find out you're not, and they find that so attractive because they just assume, again, I think that was you guys, right? Judge a book by its cover. I'm not sure anymore, I get lost in these readings. But the way that you can manifest success and manifest money as well, you've gotten yourself out of poverty or lack. You have this lone wolf energy as well. You could be cold at first until you open up and get to know people, and people like that. They like how like at first you're friendly and like you're still confident, but you like may not talk a lot until like you get to know people, and people find that attractive. And they definitely find your chest and your legs attractive, and your hair. Like, look at her hair, bro. Like, it doesn't matter if you're bald, obviously don't take that. I mean, we can't see her hair, so oh my god, she's bald. But like, yeah, I do feel like you're grinding towards something and you have all your eggs in one basket, but you do have multiple sources of income and big plans for the future, and people find that attractive. People like know you're destined for some type of success, and you're going to continue to become more successful, and you've already reached a pinnacle of success, and people can see you slowly but surely becoming better and transforming, and people flock to you like a moth to the flame, and people find that very attractive. You could have a flowery smell to you, or a very nice cologne or perfume as well. Anything else? When you wear a hood, for those of you who wear hoods, people find that attractive too. I don't know, it's like hoods and shades and stuff. I don't know why people find it attractive on you, but I guess, hey, it is. Like, you look good even in hoodies and stuff. Alright, I think that's what we're gonna call it, pile number 2. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Ooh, sorry. Bye. What's up, pile 3? It's your girl Drea, and it's Theowlsintuition. Pile 1 and 2 were dope. Random as hell at some points, but they were fire, so I can't wait to see what comes out for y'all. Y'all trying to figure out something that you can't see the truth of, but like you have some type of inkling feeling, and you just want to know like what's going on behind the scenes, like what's really good with this situation, this person, this whatever this is. Okay, I feel like you're stuck on making a decision. Maybe it's like you have to cut somebody off, or you have to leave a job, or do something different, or like there's something weird going on, and you're like, what is it? What is it? Alright guys, so if you're new here, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new stuff. And if this resonates, give me a little thumbs up and comment to let me know how or why. If you want to book a reading, my email's in the description box, but I will never message you for a reading, so just be careful of scammers. And I do have a free reading giveaway going on until the end of July. It's linked in my description as well. Super easy to enter. We're going to get your current energy to see if this is your pile. Keep in mind that thousands of people are watching, so not every message is going to resonate for you. Just take what resonates and leave the rest, baby. Don't let these messages take from you, alright? Excuse me. If it doesn't resonate, as easy as 1, 2, 3, you can watch another pile, watch another reading, watch another reader. Just do whatever makes you happy, but it is my intention that this feels like a personal for you and all who watch this. So pile 3, what's pile 3's current energy? One card, please. There we go. Yes, just say yes. Wow, okay. I'm going to clarify this deeper, but I heard an opportunity. You have an opportunity coming in soon. It may have already come in and you're debating on it, or it's like it's coming in. I'm going to clarify, but like I feel like this is something that you need to say yes to because it's going to transform your life for the better. Also, you guys have been healing dramatically because of the DNA upgrades from the downloads that you're getting from the sun and from the Schumann resonance and from a lot of the healing that is divinely guided, supported. This is like subconscious healing. This is angelic healing. Like, you have your team, your ancestors working overtime on the other side. You're very connected to the other side. You may see like shadows and stuff like that out the corner of your eye, and you're like, there's nothing there. That's energy. So you did see something, but you didn't see something. You feel me? If you know, you know. What's this yes energy? Oh wow, you may have an opportunity, and look at this also represents things transitioning to smoother and calmer waters and healing. Okay, you may have a child as well for some of you, but there's this emphasis on like you may have to move. You may have to move to somewhere, and I feel like it may be spontaneous, and you feel like you have things that are going to tie you down to where you need to where you are. So it's like, you know, you have to go on this journey, but it's like you feel like you have unfinished business, or you feel like you can't because whatever, or there's like things out of your control. Like if you leave, you won't be able to control this or control that. You have to trust right now and just say yes to whatever this opportunity is, because this is going to change your life for the better. Okay, and I do feel like this is going to be something that you love, something that brings you emotional fulfillment and happiness, and this is something that you are meant to do. Okay, some of you guys are looking at this in a negative light. If you take action, things are going to happen. It's going to cause an imbalance or something like that, but this is your justice. You were meant to do this. This is going to help you to stop fighting whatever's going on in your life that has been feeling like a fight, or where you feel like you want to give up. This opportunity, if you say yes to this, this is going to bring you your 9 of Cups. This is going to bring you emotional fulfillment, like I said. And a lot of you guys, if you don't take this, you know, you're going to repeat some type of cycle. So I guess I was meant to tell you this, that like you need to take this. Weigh your options out if you feel, but like I feel like this is divinely guided. What happens if they take it? What is that? Oh, you're gonna get success towards some type of new creative venture, and everything's gonna work out for you. You don't have to fight anymore. Just because you can't see what's going on, your intuition's gonna guide you. This could also be fear. Okay, like there's competition. You have no competition. 5 of Crystals, 9 of Cups. This is going to bring about new opportunities for you. Let go of the past in regards to making moves and shifts, okay? Maybe you failed at certain things and you think like this is not going to work out, or the same thing that happened before is going to happen. No, decide to change. Decide to choose happiness. You deserve this, okay? Delays in regards to your work are going to be lifted, and things are going to get easier. You're going to drop the burdens, okay? But you do have to drop these boundaries in regards to always getting defensive when a new opportunity presents itself. For some of you, this could be a healing relationship as well, because we did have the King of Cups, you know, or it could be a new friendship with the 3 of Cups coming. Either way, this is going to bring about emotional fulfillment, but it's a test of your trust. Okay, it's gonna bring you abundance, but like I feel like y'all have trust issues, okay? But if you have faith that God is going to steer you in the right direction and that everything's gonna work out, everything will work out. Don't assume the worst, because if you assume the worst, you will get the worst, okay? So technically, whatever happens, it's really up to you. But if you do say no, 555, you'll still have changes, but it's not gonna be the changes that we just talked about. It's going to be different, okay? It's going to be a little bit more of you taking action towards something else. And yes, it's always going to take you to the same place, but it just may be a different road. I'm not saying it's going to be a rocky road. We don't know. Someone maybe likes Rocky Road, the ice cream. Random. Or you're eating ice cream. I don't know. Let's get into your reading. Alright, we are going to clarify 1 or 2 of these cards, but we have the Blacksmith, we have, I heard you're good with your hands in more ways than one. Okay, you could definitely be tatted, because this person is tatted on his arms. Very interesting. And you could have a beard. Even some of y'all who have a man bun, or you look attractive when you just wear a bun in general. You don't have to be a man. But I was getting man bun because he does have a man bun. People find that attractive. Or if you have long hair, there's something about your long hair. For those of you who don't have long hair, your hair's still nice, but like that's not, you know, we're talking about the, you know, okay, you get it. Just like what resonates, baby. Okay. we have work, beaver, we have avenger, which I definitely need to clarify this because I'm confused. And then we have solitude. Okay, this is the hermit in this deck. You're wise, your independence, you forge your own path. Okay, you're going the way that you work. You don't have to have your own business. You could be in a 9 to 5 or whatever, like, you know, but like the way that you work, people admire the fact that you kind of always create your own path. Like, you could work and everyone is supposed to work a certain way and you still get the job done, but you do it in your own creative way, and people find that so attractive. Like the way that your mind works, the way that you MacGyver things, and that you like create solutions out of nothing. Like you could be somebody who can have an inventive mind. Like you may create things or talk about inventions and the things that you talk about that you want to do in your future. It's like people find that so attractive. Okay, so you're definitely intelligent, but also I feel like people know that you're creating generational wealth with this beaver energy. Okay, you're a hard worker, you're building something. You may have a nice home as well, or a nice room or apartment or something like that. The way that you design, interior design or something like that, the way that you set your home up, I feel like there's something about that being attractive to others. People find it attractive. You're definitely heading towards generational wealth, or you could be extremely abundant already, but people know that you're destined for abundance and people find that attractive. You could have a relationship or be in a marriage and people find that attractive as well. Okay, but people like your independence, the fact that you're okay with being alone, the fact that you hold yourself together when you're alone. You don't need people all the time and stuff like that again. And I feel like, you know, you don't mess with people. It doesn't matter, like, if there's an issue, if somebody has an issue or tries to talk shit or whatever, don't get me wrong, you have the potential because you have memories with people or you have things on people that, you know, you could like destroy them or whatever, or you could be petty, but you decide not to, you know what I'm saying? You don't care about the hatred or the people plotting against you. You just resolve this within yourself. Like, you just take a step back and you move on, and you already know that people are going to get their karma regardless. Okay, what's this blacksmith energy? You could be really hot with this melting. We have the 5 of diamonds. You're coming out of the 5 of diamonds into the 8 of diamonds, heading towards the 10 of diamonds unconventionally. We have the hermit again. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like there's this emphasis on you may chop wood sometimes or something like that. There's something about you being like, there's some like brute force, okay? Like, I don't know. Someone could do that sword fighting shit. I don't know how to call it. I think there's another word for it, but it's sword fighting, you know? You may be into javelin, watching like those javelin plays, or like the fairs, carnival, stuff like that. I don't know, there's like festivals and carnivals and stuff like that coming through that you could participate in and stuff like that. You could have been in a beauty pageant or pageant in general, or in regards to theater and stuff. You could have been into that. Anyway, back to the cards at hand. Despite you coming from a lack background, maybe you came from impoverished times, you've healed, you've worked on yourself, and now your justice is that you are closing out the painful cycles and you're heading towards success, okay? You're heading towards abundance. You put in that work. You could be seeing 888, and I feel like you didn't let your tough background, like, create excuses towards you building your own palace, towards your own abundance. You're forging your own way, and you know, you're creating your own life. Some of y'all just could definitely be fire signs, okay? But there's this emphasis on you've been hurt a lot in the past, and you know, you've been through poverty. You didn't always know how you were gonna get things done, or you didn't know how you were gonna pay your bills, or you didn't know this or that, or you know what I'm saying? And it's like you're finally heading towards an abundant future. You work really hard, and I feel like you're closing out a lot of cycles in regards to poverty and lack of mindset. And that's what people find attractive, is like you have completely shifted. You're not like, no, this is hard, or this is gonna be, there's not enough for us, and and you're like, yo, there's plenty for everyone, and you're working towards your own thing, you know? What is this Avenger? You're definitely secretive and mysterious. What is that? What the fuck? The people from your past are weird. The people from your past, there's a lot of them who find you attractive, but they have a negative outlook or look on you because of you having so much options and you working towards your abundance in a creative way that they cannot do. So they are plotting and they still find you attractive. That's just a random side note. It's like they know you're planning your future and they know that you're walking away and you would never, you've healed from them and you let them go. And people find this attractive also because they know that you've cut off people, and people are like, okay, this person don't play, but also the people that you cut off may find you attractive still, even though they kind of hate you low-key. Very weird. What the fuck? But yeah, you could have routines. You could go, like, you know, meditate and work out, and, you know, you have a daily routine and you get things done. You could be very organized or classy for some of you. You just work really hard and you try to become better every day, and you've healed a lot, and people find your energy and your essence and your intelligence and your ability to keep going despite people trying to go against you, and you keep winning. Like, you keep winning. You're ruthless in your effort and towards you know, your success, I guess you can say. Very interesting. Someone has nice lashes, whether it's fake or real, and people find that attractive as well. Yeah, you let go of your past. You don't care if you have haters. You don't care who's plotting. You know that you're protected. You know that everything is going to work out. And you can call out and, like, tell who's shady, and immediately you go and you let them go. Again, there's emphasis on, like, you cut off a lot of shady people. People who tried to play. I heard people tried to buy your love, or, like, who tried to, like, you know, gift you things, or, like, act like they're for you, when in reality they were either trying to use you, they were plotting, they were trying to mess with you, or I don't know. It's just weird. You were surrounded by a lot of frauds and freaky weird people. God, thank God you let them go. You still may have some in your energy, so be careful. If you've had that inkling, like, to cut somebody off, which I think we were talking about in the beginning, then maybe that's your confirmation to, like, yeah, cut that person off or let that shit go, whatever that is. Okay, let's get into your tarot to close you out. Pile 3, you're very different, and it throws people for a loop, because what the fudge is this? Okay, you could be a little hard-headed and stubborn, and also there's this emphasis on you could fit a fetish for a lot of people, okay? Whether it's your height, your weight, your ethnicity, your there's certain looks and stuff. I don't know. There's some kind of weird fetish that people may have for you. It's not always weird, but, like, there's a fetish. Like, people definitely have some kind of sexual desire. Like, people become, like, very sexually drawn to you. There's a heavy sexual energy for you guys. And yeah, people like to be in competition with you. I heard friendly competition, but you do have a lot of people who are in secret competition with you as well, who are attracted to you, and yet they despise you. There's a lot of people who don't like you, but they're attracted to you, okay? Like, you trigger people, you make people feel insecure, you make people sad, and yet they're so drawn to you. It's like you deny people, or you, like, let people go. It's like when you let, like, it's like when you say no or you deny someone, it's like it makes them want you more, okay? It's like that kind of vibe, and that's why people find you attractive. Like, you're a forbidden fruit. It may even be like an age difference or some shit like that. I heard MILF, so use that as you will. Like, it doesn't mean that you have to have a children, but, like, let's say, or you could be either younger or older. Like, I'm telling you, there's some kind of, like, some kind of fetish here that you know. And let's say you are older but you look younger and stuff like that, so you attract young people and they're like, it's okay. Or, like, you look older and then the older people are like, well, you still look young. It's, like, weird. I don't know. Alright, so let's talk about the cards since I'm over here babbling. We have the Ace of Diamonds, the Knight of Swords with the Five of Cups to clarify it deeper. We also have the Two of Diamonds in the reverse, the Seven of Crystals, the King of Swords in the reverse. We have the King of almost said King of Crystals. Okay. Interesting. We have the 6 of Crystals in the reverse, the 5 of Crystals, the Fool in the reverse, and then we also have on the back of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Page of Cups in the reverse, and the 3 of Crystals. You tell people about themselves. You give people reality checks, okay? You are very intelligent and you could be very blunt. And if you see someone negative, it's given like you tell somebody they're cynical, or like, why are you so mean? Or like you tell somebody like the blunt, honest truth. And people don't really check this person like that, but you'll be like, yo, you are like blah, blah, blah. And they'll be like, low key like, what am I? Oh my god, Jesus, about 3. Is this my sexualized group again? Like, I swear there's always a group, and it's been a while since I've like got this energy, but like here we are. Wow. Okay, yeah, you deny people with a quickness. Also, people are sad about your success and yet they find it attractive. Like, I feel like people, you outdo people, or when you're better than people, or when you best people, or like, you know, and it's like you're not in competition with anybody. Your boundaries also turn people on too. Okay, it's just like, because you respect yourself and you love yourself so much, you put yourself on this pedestal, and yes, you cause a lot of polarizing emotions and a lot of imbalance in people, and you make people feel super negative, and yet they're still attracted to you. You make people feel dumb. You make people feel stupid. It's given like somebody who like pays somebody to like be mean to them, or like yell at them, or like degrade them and stuff. Like someone would probably pay you to do that to them. This is so weird. Okay, what the fuck even was that laugh? Yeah, you may call out people who are emotionally immature. You call out the players. You call out people and you're like, okay, well, let's see, you're being reckless, you're being stupid, or why are you driving like that, or why are you doing this? Like, it's like you tell people about themselves and people really find that attractive, even though it gets them in a negative motion. Okay, you have a lot of people against you that want to see you sad, and you keep overcoming that with a swiftness. You always make new opportunities happen. When people try to cause imbalance and chaos in your life or around you, you stand firm, and then you overcome. Despite, you know, even you going through certain shortcomings, you always win, and you're not in competition with anyone. You're the only person you're in competition with is yourself. You could have nice long hair too, or a nice fade. You may get like designs in your hair. You could have shaved like half your head and stuff like that. For some of you guys, you have nice colored hair. You could have like regular brunette or like blonde and stuff, but some of you guys, you could have pink hair. Braids is coming through as well. Someone may like your braids. Some of y'all walk fast. The way that you walk fast like turns people on. Maybe the way your butt jiggles when you walk too. That's so fucking random. Male or female, I don't care. Okay. Yeah, there's something about like you turning your backside, but like I feel like you just ignore people, or like you just turn people on because you just deny them. People feel foolish. People make assumptions about you, and then you end up like proving that you're super intelligent, because I think people think that like because you're attractive or whatever this is, they feel like, oh, you're not smart. You're not this, you're not that. Okay, it's so weird. But yeah, what the fuck. Part 3, this is so weird. You know what's crazy too is like you don't have to work hard, and people find that attractive. It's like you get so much done easily and effortlessly without working hard, and I feel like that does piss people off, but also people find it attractive because it's like they want to know how you got to that level of effortless success. Okay, you really do mess with people's minds. You stress people out. You make people sad. You have exes who still find you attractive, and like I feel like because like no one forgets you, and people continuously, let's say somebody don't even know you, but they know your ex, and your ex still talks about you, and then they're like, oh, when did you date this person? And they're like, 2015, and you're like, that was almost 10 years ago, and they're like, yeah, that's the love of my life. And then this person goes to check you out, and they're like, oh my god, wow. It's like so weird. It's like weird. Okay, you have miserable people who are in love with you. The fact that you travel and you have big goals and dreams, I already mentioned that, but like people know you're destined for success, and that really does cause this kind of you get people primal. Okay, you get people primal And that's the kind of attraction you inspire out of others, okay? You could have nice hands, soft skin as well, and that's how people find you attractive. Some of you guys have big hands or small hands. Again, this fetish energy, like somebody may like hands and they're like, you have like model hands and they're like drawn to your hands. You could have nice nails even if you have acrylics, or just like you get manicures, pedicures and stuff like that. Or let's say that yeah, you get it. I don't have to explain this anymore. I think that's where we're gonna call it pile 3. If you want to check out another pile, you can, because this was wild. But I hope you understand what I was saying, because there's something about like this is, you could, yeah, this is very specific. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. What's up, pile 4? Last but never least, it's your girl Drea, and it's Theowlsintuition. Pile 3 was very interesting, super specific. I don't even know. It was kind of crazy. So yeah, let's see. If you're new here, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post some new content. If this resonates, give me a little thumbs up and comment to let me know how or why. If you want to book a reading, my email's in the description box, but I will never message you for a reading, so just be careful of scammers. I do have a free reading giveaway going on, and that is linked in my description box, and that's going on until the end of July 2024. Okay, and thank you for being here. We are going to get your current energy to see if this is your pile. If this doesn't resonate, fret not. Okay, you got to keep in mind that thousands of people are watching, so not every message may resonate for you. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't let these messages mess up your day. Okay, so per usual, if it doesn't, you can watch another pile, watch another reading, watch another reader. Do what makes you happy. 111. It is always my intention that these messages are for your highest and best good, and they resonate and feel like a personal. Okay, pile number 4. Oh wow, very beautiful energy. You're going through another spiritual awakening. You're fighting your fears. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. You're integrating your shadow, and you're opening your heart chakra and aligning your chakras. Okay, you are stepping into a new timeline, and I feel like you've been devoted to loving on yourself, to releasing fear, to healing, to leveling up, to learning new things, to cleansing your energy. Just a new way of life and a new way of being, and you're stepping into this new way of being full force. You made all of these changes in your inner reality, and now these changes are coming in to your outer reality. And I feel like you're speaking your truth more while still speaking with compassion. I feel like a lot of you guys, you may be getting some more lucid dreams or very intense dreams, or a lot of your psychic abilities are leveling up. I feel like you're getting more grounded. You're prioritizing your rest and still taking action, and you're also learning how to trust your intuition and let it guide you, and not act out of fear, and process more of like a faith mentality. You could be coming out of a lethargic and low vibrational energy after a pretty tough time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like maybe you were going through some things in your life, maybe some heartbreak or something that was sad, or you were processing a lot of things from your past, or just randomly crying and stuff, or you just felt negative. And it's like you're coming out of that, and because of this, you're leveling up, but you also have a big mission here. Okay, and you are meant to have some type of person or partner, soulmate, you know, call it what you want. It doesn't have to be romantic or platonic. You got a soul person that's meant to be in your life, to help you to succeed in helping these energetic upgrades hit the masses, I'm hearing, in whatever way that is for you. So there's some type of collaboration that you are going to 333 be creating. Yeah, threes, you know, working with other people. Could be a group of people too, but I feel like there's one specific person that's going to be coming into your life, if they're not in your life already, that you are going to build a temple. And this temple is going to be like a hypothetical temple when I say this, but like you're building a life, right? And you're going to be helping others to build this life as well. Like you too are going to be creating something that's going to help better people, help people to overcome maybe, you know, mental illness, addictions, help people with weight loss, or, you know, with career, or, you know, finances, or, you know, whatever it is. I don't know. You're helping people. and you're helping yourselves while you're helping people, and you're going to be generously compensated by not only all these people that you're going to be blessing, but also just God and universe, because you're doing God's work. So continue doing what you're doing. You're on the right path, and I feel like, you know, just be open to having others to help you in this journey, because yes, you can do it alone, but you also have side missions and side quests that you're meant to complete with other people as well. 444. You're meant to build multiple avenues, multiple things in this lifetime, and you got to be strategic about this, okay? We're playing chess, not checkers. And also, stop rushing. It's a marathon, not a race, okay? Someone needed to hear that. So if that resonates at all, let's get into your reading. All right, pile 4. So we are going to see, oh, I heard you have a heart of gold. You're very caring, very supportive. You help people in need a lot. Like, you'll give the shirt off your back. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that generosity really makes you 10 times more attractive. So we have wisdom, owl, we have athlete, we have bliss, trust, and then we have butcher. We're gonna clarify that because I don't know what that's about. Some of y'all could be bald, and some people may find your bald head attractive. That's very interesting. There was something about fetishes in pile 3, so I don't even know what's gonna come out for y'all. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, so yeah, you're intuitive. Whoa, we dropped something. You're intuitive, you're wise. Again, you help people. I feel like you give guidance, but you won't overstep people's boundaries. You're not gonna force anyone to do anything. You'll be like, okay, well, you could do this, but you understand free will. Okay, you could dress very elegant. There's something about like you having sex appeal but not having to show like too much skin, or there's this emphasis, because let me messing up this whole card. Like, she has a little slit in her dress, so maybe you wear dresses like that, but you don't have to. Jesus. You could have piercing eyes as well. But you're a star. You're very confident. You shine effortlessly. You're trustworthy. You have extra vitality and energy. You may speak fast too, and people like that. I feel like that even though you are kind and caring, you still have this like ruthless energy to you, like where it's like F around and you gonna find out, bitch. Like, I dare you. You're not afraid to like stand up for yourself, and people like try to play you like a fool or think because you're nice that like you're gonna accept less than what you deserve, or that you're a pushover, and then you prove them wrong, and then they find that attractive. Like when you snap back or clap back or talk shit back, you know what I'm saying? You end up slaughtering them. Like, I feel like you tear people up. You tear people a new one. Okay, some of y'all could definitely work out and exercise, or you go on your walks or something like that. You could definitely have a nice muscly body. You make a lot of people happy. You make people feel healed. You make people feel inspired. Like, let's say you work out and stuff like that. You tell people, oh, you should do this. You put people on to game, okay? You help people to, you know, maybe learn how to lose weight, or learn how to clear their skin, or however you can help people to improve, you do. You're big on personal development, and you have a lot of intelligence, but like I feel like you're big on mastering life, mastering love, mastering spirituality. You could have a lot of spiritual gifts. You could definitely be psychic with this owl energy, and people definitely find that attractive. Okay, some of y'all people find your social media presence. You could have a large following on social media, again, or you could be very popular, very well liked, very well known, and people find that attractive as well. And I feel like you're someone who, you know, whether you partied in the past or you still party, I feel like you're just a fun energy as well. Yes, you do have people who are jealous of you because of this shine. It is what it is. But those people are mostly from your past, because random, but King of Wands in the reverse, and then the Six of Cups. You do have this childlike energy though, and I feel like you connect to people's souls, and that's what people find attractive about you. But you definitely got some nice something nice about your body. Okay, you speak life into others. You could be strong. You could like lift a lot, okay, or you just could pick things up. Like, you could be the type of person who like picks up a TV and like has no issue picking up things, and people are like, oh, you need help, and all of a sudden you're just like, oh, and you're like, oh shit, like oh my god, that's funny. Random but funny. Okay, Something about the way that you drive, for those of you who drive, I feel like people definitely like that, or they're attracted to that. You may lean back kind of far, or you just have handles, or you look attractive when you're driving. You could be a very good driver. You definitely give people anxiety though. Especially the people who lie or who are not honest. It's like you can see through people very easily, and yes, they find that attractive, but also it scares them. What's this butcher? Princess of Wands. Yeah, you move on. You don't care. Like, you'll be like cruel and ruthless to somebody who's trying to make you unhappy, and then you'll move on unfazed, okay? You won't give it any attention. You don't care. You're just like, okay, well, that's a you issue, because I'm gonna focus on myself, my money, and I'm turning my back on you because, like, I really don't got time for this, okay? I'm focused on my happiness. So people find it very attractive that you can just, like, classily just move on from the drama or from the negative people, because, again, y'all have a lot of people who just try to start shit with you, and I feel like you nip it in the butt, or the way that you handle people, you could be very tactful, okay? I feel like if somebody comes in screaming and shit like that, you'll look at them, and the look that you give makes them calm down, because it's like, okay, you're gonna calm down, or else I'm gonna make you calm down. Something about you that just, like, you stand on business, but you don't have to say nothing. You just give them that look. You know what I'm saying? It's like when a kid is acting wild and shit, and their mom looks at them like, and then they're like, they stop immediately. It's like you do that to everyone. Yeah. And people get scared, but they like it. It's like, ooh. People fantasize about you in a sexual way as well, like what it would be like, because I feel like a lot of people either like know that you're good in the bed because others have talked about it, or like you just look like that, or you talk about it yourself, or like you just look like you like yeah, you look like you would be a fun time in the bedroom. And that's what people find attractive about you. Okay? You could be a good dancer. You could be the type of person who's always down to have fun, always down to try new things, okay? Expand your palette, expand your, you know, your travel portfolio. You could have a lot of, you could take really good pictures as well, including, like, I don't know, is it Bordeaux? Boudoir? I don't know. There's something about that. Maybe when you, like, you dress, someone seen you in lingerie and they're, like, obsessed, and, or, like, I don't know, like, that's for some of you. What is going on? You can't be manipulated, and that's also something that's very attractive. Again, it's like you see through people, and I feel like when people act like they have something to offer you, even though you're the Empress, and then all of a sudden these people are just like, you know, a Princess of Pentacles in the reverse, like somebody who ain't got really nothing to offer you, and but they try to act like it, get all up in their ego. You see through them and you move on. You're like, absolutely not. And yeah, that might hurt them, but they get over it, because again, you're the Empress, okay? You're conventionally attractive, but you're also sexy. And the thing is like, you don't try to be sexy, and I feel like you don't try to be like super loving and kind. You don't fake the funk. I feel like you're pretty neutral, or you have an RBF, and that could also, like, you know, I was about to say turn people on, just be attractive to people. And I feel like the thing is like, you could be a little snappy or a little snippy and stuff, or a little grouchy sometimes, and people like it when you get all feisty and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you may not talk a lot, and people find that attractive as well. But also, like, when you do talk, it's like you gonna trust and believe, you gonna say some shit. But again, this emphasis on, like, you know, this mysterious, like, quiet, silent but deadly kind of vibes, just like your farts. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay, at this point I'm bibble babbling. You know, you may not be materialistic either, and people assume that you're materialistic, and then they find out that you're not materialistic. You just like nice things, but you're not like basing anything on the material. That's what people find very attractive about you. They're like, yeah, this person's gonna be rich, but I feel like they're gonna be that kind of rich person who's like, they give out their money, or they help people, and like people find that very attractive. You know? But again, like, despite your hardcore or scary looking exterior but sexy and beautiful or handsome exterior, people still know that you have a heart of gold, and people can feel your energy, okay? You have this blissful, rejuvenating energy. Okay, a lot of people get very possessive over you, but you are not one to be possessed. You are very independent, and you're like, well, you ain't gonna tell me what to do or how to live, okay? And you again, clap back energy. All right, let's get into your tarot to close you out. All right, pile number 4. People think you're really freaky in the bed. Okay, we have the 4 of Pentacles, the Princess of Wands. We have the Moon, the 8 of Cups. We have Princess of Swords. The 4 of Cups, clarified deeper by the 8 of Swords. We got some bondage coming through as well. Wow. Someone could wear chokers and people definitely find that attractive. Or like the way you layer your necklaces, your bracelets, your accessories. There's something about that. You could have nice hips, okay? But we also have the Star and the 7 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Okay. You're generous. You invest your money wisely. You could be somebody who can save, but also you know when to like spend your money. You're intuitive. You're secretive. You may not say anything, but your face says it all, okay? Because she's like side-eyeing over here on this moon, and it's like you may side-eye people, and people find that attractive. You could have really slanty eyes or big eyes, but there's something about your eyes that just like draw people in. It could even be the color of your eyes as well. I do feel like there's this emphasis on you ignore people. Again, you may not watch people's social media. Even the moon is side-eyeing people. You may have a mean-ass side-eye and people find it attractive. That's so weird but funny. Okay, you can't help but shine. You know what's crazy is like you may not like be on social media or engage with people on social media, but you could post on social media or work on social media and you get a lot of engagement or traction on your social media. You may Irish goodbye or you like dip on out of places. It's like 1 minute you're there and then all of a sudden, whoa. All of a sudden you're gone. If you heard that little fumble, you can already guess what I'm gonna say. No, I'm just kidding. But you get it, right? You see, that is interesting. People definitely think some scandalous thoughts. Either they wanna or they want you to do something with fellatio. It's like they want you to sit on their face, or they, what? Like, or they, yeah. You get it. Take it as it resonates. Somebody, yeah. Yep. Wow. Okay. You have a healing energy. You could be the type of person who works really fast, gets things done very quickly. You could also have nice furniture. You could have a really nice living room and people find that attractive. You could keep your stuff clean, take care of your stuff. You could have a really mean sneaker game as well. I do feel like there's this emphasis on, again, you reject people. You reject going out because you're like, I gotta focus on my money. You're about the bag right now. You could be extremely abundant as well, or heading towards abundance, and people can see that you're really focused and prioritizing that. You could definitely be foreign in some way, shape, or form, or look exotic to people, or just very unique with this star energy, and people definitely view you as a wish fulfillment, but as somebody who's like, if you don't respect me or if you don't give me what you want, okay, bye. You could wear knee-high socks and people may find that attractive as well for whatever reason, or pigtails. It's very interesting. Yeah, you could have like purple hair, pink hair, or red hair, orange hair, highlights coming through. You could be a brunette or something like that, but there's this emphasis on like your hair color. Okay, we got purple again, and then what's this one? Pink. Yeah, did I mention pink? Yeah, I think so. But yeah, again, glasses is coming through for you guys. Headbands, hair clips, the way that you do that. Earrings, multiple piercings. Someone has lip gloss or just juicy lips, and you could wear chapstick, have nice lips. Your lips are not chapped or dried. People definitely want to kiss your lips, okay? You look like you would be a good kisser, or the way that you kiss, people find that attractive. People who have experienced you in a romantic or sexual way, they will never forget that. They will always remember the passionate escapades. I feel like, you know, when you know when you're thinking about like a time that you had and all of a sudden like you feel it and you're like, oh shit, like people do that on the regular about you. Like when they think about you, they think about that time and then they get a little turned on and they're like and they find that attractive, like that they can still feel that sensation even though it's like, you know, some people really do fantasize about you still to this day, and this could have been like you messed with them like 20 years ago. It's like they still are like, yeah, smitten. Some people stalk your social media, like to watch your social media, like the pictures that you post on social media as well. If you wear crop tops or like booty shorts or skirts, even the flowy skirts and stuff, because they do have flowy skirts, even the overalls and stuff like that, shorts or dress and stuff, like dresses, tight fitting clothes too. People like the way that, like, you know, some about the nips coming through, male, female, it don't matter. Some y'all, you know, you got nice pectorals or tatas, whatever you want to call it, okay? You don't let people play with you. And you never stay down for long either. You created your own path. You're a trailblazer. You're very original. Even the way that you dress is original. The way that you act is one of a kind. There's nobody out here like you. And that's what people find attractive, is like you're unforgettable. And everybody knows this. And everybody wants to be in your life. And everyone wants to connect with you in some way, shape, or form. And like, you're a beautiful being who has like alien tendencies. Like you just don't operate the way that people would expect you to. And I feel like, again, people try to put you in this box and you like immediately tear down that box and like give people a reality check and it shocks them, okay? But you definitely couldn't be worried about, could like not really be focused on love. You know what's crazy too is like maybe you had like a friends with benefits. This is very specific. Some of y'all, you had a friends with benefits or like a one night stand with somebody and they caught feelings for you and you were not about the feelings with this person. It was just about sex for y'all, and that really, they found that attractive, but also they were still hurt, but they found that attractive. Even if they felt slighted or betrayed, even though they're the ones who fell for you and they already knew what it was, but they're holding on to you, and you may have people from your past coming in, and I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. What else? Anything else? Even if you have bangs or side bangs, or like you may put like the two little, like, you know, someone may have, I don't know what this is called, like the two strips, like blonde, I forgot what it's called, money pieces. People like that. There's something about the way that you dyed your hair. You could have multiple colors in your hair too, even rainbow and stuff. But you don't have to have anything going on with your hair. It could even be the texture or the length, because you could have short hair, curly hair, straight hair, wavy hair, but there is definitely something about your hair. And we already mentioned the bald people earlier, so that's funny. You could have rosy cheeks. Okay, you could have freckles and people find that attractive. You could have a tattoo on your neck, or on the back of your neck, or on your back as well, thigh, arm. There's like a specific spot, even your chest, that people like see it and it's like attractive to them. You never get stuck long though. I feel like some of y'all, okay, people definitely can see the outline of your privates at some point, and that definitely they find that attractive as well. Male or female, there's something about that, like gray sweats, or like, you know. Jesus. The fupa? What? No, I'm just kidding. Not the camel. Okay. Hump day. Let me move on. Let's get out of this. Okay. I love you guys. And I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.